What's your body count? Do the curtains match the drapes? Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alexis. I'm a model and content creator. I wanted to do a little Q&A because I got this comment on one of my shorts. So obviously y'all don't know me that well. I'm gonna do this while I get ready. Couple ground rules before we start. We're not gonna talk about my nails. We're not gonna talk about my nails. First question, because I have to do skin prep. What's my skincare routine? I splash my face with water in the morning and then I go in with a toner. Belief Aqua Bomb Hydrating Toner. And I just kind of pat onto my face. Smells so good. Next, I use this Lancome Genifique. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Serum. Using this non-stop for the past month. My skin has looked so amazing. Then for moisturizer, I use the Aqua Bomb cream from Belief and then their sunscreen as well. I just love their whole Aqua Bomb line. So next question. I am from Dallas, Texas.
This ain't Texas.
I am a Southern girl. Somebody asked for an eyebrow tutorial. What is my middle name? My middle name is actually Carrie. That's what's on all my socials, is Alexis Carrie. I know a lot of people think that Carrie is my last name. It is not. How did I get into modeling? And this is a question that a lot of you asked. I was 17, it's my senior year of high school, and a photographer on Instagram reaches out to me and is like, hey, do you want to take pictures? I'm just trying to build my portfolio. I think you're really pretty. I was like, sure, why not? I get free Instagram pictures. My mom called her and talked to her to make sure she wasn't a weirdo or anything. And then I went and took the pictures. She posts them and another photographer sees them and reaches out to me about another photo shoot and another and another and another. I was just having fun and I wasn't even thinking oh, this could be a career. And I definitely wasn't thinking, oh, I'm a model. I went away to college, wasn't really thinking about modeling, but when I came back the summer after my freshman year, I was like, okay, I want to try to get signed. I met a photographer in Dallas that was essentially acting as my manager and helping me navigate getting signed. I got rejected from every single modeling agency in Dallas. One agency though, Kim Dawson, the guy was nice enough to just kind of level with me. He was like, honestly, you're not gonna get signed in Dallas. Dallas is not your market. You have a very high fashion look. You need to be trying to get signed in LA or New York. And he gave me a list of agencies from both cities that he thought I would be really good at. I picked New York. I went to New York. I went to about 10 different agencies. I stayed for a week. I got all no's and 2 yeses. I ended up going with an agency called BMG Models in New York. That was in 2019 and I have been modeling ever since. And do I have siblings? I do. I have 3 older brothers. I am the only girl and the youngest, and I always get what I want. Did I go to university? I did. I went to Spelman College my freshman year. I majored in biology on a pre-med track. So silly of me. I'm awful at math and science, and I always have been. I transferred my sophomore year to UT Arlington, and that's where I graduated from. Majored in journalism with a minor in women and gender studies, and I got my certification in digital media. So yeah, my zodiac sign, I am a Virgo sun, Virgo rising, Gemini moon. Psychoanalyze me. My first professional modeling gig was for Pattern Beauty in 2020. March of 2020, right before everything shut down. Do I support Donald Trump? I thought that this was obvious because I'm Black. No, I do not support Donald Trump, and if you do, I really do worry for your mental well-being. I fear America is about to get real dystopian real soon. Am I a natural blonde? 1,000 times yes, I am. Since day one, truly. Which kind of leads into the next question, which is, am I albino or do I have albinism? I've said this before and I've explained it a little bit on my TikTok. It's the first video pinned on my TikTok profile. No, I don't have albinism. My mom is just Black and she's from Florida, but my dad's family is from Louisiana, so they're a mix of Creole and French, and Irish and native. My grandpa and all his sisters had blonde hair. My dad had sandy blonde hair growing up. Yes, I have been to doctors. I say this because a lot of people like to fight me on whether or not they think I have albinism. If you still think I do, that's perfectly fine. I don't take it as an insult at all if people think that I have albinism. I completely understand why they would think that. I know what I look like. I really don't correct people most of the time because, like I said, it doesn't really make that big of a difference whether people think I am or not. If somebody says something and I'm in the mood to, I guess, correct them, I might, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. How do I deal with all of the negative comments? One, I have a really good therapist, but also I like to remind myself every now and then that none of this is real. Nothing even matters. We're on a floating rock, paying bills with paper. To remind myself nothing's ever that deep, because it usually isn't. I also allow myself to feel my feelings and whatever that may be. Some days I feel really good. Nothing you can say can touch me. Sometimes I'm on my period. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling really self-conscious. And then somebody just said a comment that made me feel even worse. And it's still fine. How many times have I ever been asked if I bleached my hair or got a perm? If I had $1 for every time somebody asked that, I would be richer than Jeff Bezos. There were a lot of boyfriend questions. Is my boyfriend white? No.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I said,
where did we meet or how did we meet? We met at a bar at a sushi restaurant. He told me he liked my hair. I told him I liked his glasses, and the rest is history. How are you and your boyfriend? We're doing really great. We do long distance. He was just here in LA for Valentine's. We actually did a little road trip to San Diego. It was really cute. Would I ever dye my hair? I don't think so. I think God did his big one by giving me a golden afro. For me to change that would be a little bit of a slap in the face. What do I like on my pizza? I'm like a big meat lover's girl. Pepperoni, sausage, the whole thing. Favorite Disney movie? Cinderella. I know I love older cartoons. Favorite brand that I have worked with? Savage X Fenty. I'm not gonna lie, I've worked with them a couple times. It was so fun. They're all just really, really nice people, and I always have a really great time on set with them. Would I ever start a podcast? You know, I really thought about it because the #1 compliment I get, it's that I have a really nice voice, and I really do appreciate that compliment. I think that's my favorite compliment to get of all time. I would like to start a podcast, but I also just think the podcast space is really oversaturated right now, and I don't really think y'all would listen to me. Y'all tell me, what's your body count? Crazy. Why do people think you're white? Your guess is as good as mine. Do the curtains match the drapes? Did you really think I was gonna answer that? Okay, somebody asked what my dream job was, and I'm so glad that I get to yap about this. I love talking. I love to yap, especially love to yap to older people. They have the funniest stories. They have lived crazy lives. I really want to be able to write people's autobiographies. I love writing. Just love to sit down with people and listen to their stories about their lives and the things that really made them who they are. I just think it's so beautiful. Being able to write people's autobiographies as a job would literally be so fulfilling for me. Don't get me wrong, content is great. Modeling, I love. I very much feel right now like I'm very much in my purpose, but I don't think this is the thing. I don't think that this is the thing that God put me on earth for. I think it'll be the thing that leads to the thing, and that's fine too. I still have so much that I want to do in the space that I'm in right now of content creating and modeling, but when I'm done, I'll do something else. When did I realize I was beautiful? And that's such a beautiful question. I think high school. I think there was a point in high school where I realized how much I didn't like the way I looked, and I very seriously wanted to change that. And I had talked to one of my brother's friends. I told her I really don't like the way I look, and she told me to stop wearing makeup and to look in the mirror every day and say like 3 things I liked about myself. He was like, if you think it's stupid, then it's not gonna work and you're gonna think it's stupid. But if you actually believe what you're saying and believe that it'll work, then it will work. It absolutely did. For the first time, honestly, ever, I really grew to admire the things that made me different. And now we're here, which is crazy. I want y'all to know, like, nobody saw this coming. Like, the fact that I am a model, nobody saw this coming. Shout out to everybody who asked me a question. Thank you for being curious about me. I hope you learned something new. Love all of you so much. Have an amazing day and bye.